gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Shondell Wilbur.
And welcome back, people, to the Bury the Booking Podcast. I'm Devin. Shondell is out again this week. Still feeling under the weather, but we should have him back shortly. So it's just me this week. Just finished up the Level Down podcast solo. Go over there, check that out. You know, it's there. Something to listen to. Nothing long, nothing crazy, nothing real wild. You know, just something to keep our streak going. You know, we don't want to lose anybody by losing an episode, and I'm not going to put together a best of, because I don't want to. Like I said on the Level Down podcast, I probably could have called people to come fill in, but too lazy, didn't do it. So, with that being said, we're going to jump right into this week's wrestling, which is, wasn't great, but wasn't bad either. You know, something to watch, always entertaining. We're going to start the show off at the top with Raw. The show started off with the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther and the number one contender Damian Priest. They went face off and exchanged a bunch of words. Just to build up for their match. Luke Wick came out. I like Luke Wick. That's my man. He come out there spitting that fire, letting people know. But that leads to a match between Luke Wick and Damian later on in the show. Following that, we had the 6-woman tag team match, Damage Control, Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, Io Sky against Pure Fusion Collective, Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. I don't like the name Pure Fusion Collective. Kind of stupid, but they should just call themselves SSZ or something. So I just don't like it. But Damage Control pulled out with that W, which I knew they were. They don't give, like Sonya Deville, not really big deal. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, for me, it feels like they're not giving them, you know, what they need, put them in a position to get a belt around their waist or anything like that. But I'm more of a Zoe Stark fan. Out of the three, I really don't know Sonya Deville. I think she was out for a minute and came back and now doing her thing. But it is what it is, you know. They wrestling. Next up, we had Kofi Kingston, Xavier Wood. Oh wait, Kofi Kingston with Xavier Wood going against Pete Dunne. You still see the tension between Xavier Wood and Kofi Kingston. I'm hoping they work out this drama. I really don't need to see the New Day breaking up with all the other breakups and build-ups and teams and things like that going through changes. I like to see the New Day keep it going. Excuse me for yawning. Then that leads us to the Damian Priest and Luke Wick Kaiser match. Instant match, fun. Like I said, it's WWE style wrestling. Nothing new there. Nothing we weren't going to expect. But we knew Damian Priest was going to come out on top on that one. I don't know anybody. If you thought anything different, it is what it is. But, you know, you can even see the tension between Luke Wick and Gunther. But they're not going anywhere. They're going to be together. Still yawning. Jesus, what's going on? I keep forgetting. I'm taping this a lot earlier than when I usually do because it's just me. So I'm trying to get everything out, get y'all show together, and keep things going. Raw concluded with the WWE Tag Team Championship, Raquel Rodriguez, and Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan versus Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. We knew Jade and Bianca are going to win. Period. That's just what it is. You're not going to have Liv with the World Championship and the tag team. Not going to happen. I still think Liv Morgan is using Raquel. I'm still feeling that Raquel is going to turn script on her and, get out of that situation, which she should. I don't think Raquel should be dealing with Liv. I think she should be going after her own titles, things like that. I'm still kind of sick of the Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, togetherness. I'm tired of that. I need y'all to break up. I need y'all to be going after each other. For me, that'd be an unbelievable rival. Them two women going head to head for whatever reason. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping that happens more down the line. But that's pretty much what happened on Raw. Raw wasn't that spectacular or anything like that. Everything just built up for Survivor Series, which is coming up end of this month, I believe. Let me double check that. Let me just get my facts in order. November 30th, Saturday, November 30th, 2 o'clock, Vancouver, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Pacific. I said that wrong. I'm looking forward to it. I am. That brings us into SmackDown. You had the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes calling out Kevin Owens, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I don't care about Cody Rhodes at this point. I'm done with him. I'm sick of him. You had Nick Aldis acting like he runs stuff coming out. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Once again, who cares? Nick, I thought you was out. Didn't you get RKO'd? Not sure. I wasn't paying attention. You had a cool Women's United States Championship tournament. You had that popping up. You had the first one was Bayley, Candice LeRae, and B-Fab. I knew they weren't going to give it to Candice LeRae, even though she seems like we're seeing more of her now, which I like. The Poison Pixie doing her thing. B-Fab, maybe, but Bayley came out on top. Then I think the next one is Bianca Belair, Chelsea Green, Blair Davenport. My problem is I don't want Blair Davenport to win, and I don't want Bianca Belair to win. I want Chelsea Green to win. Then we got Jade Cargill, Meechin, and Piper. Jade Cargill, once again, I don't want to win. I wouldn't mind if Piper won, but I'm looking forward to Meechin pulling away. The next one I have is Naomi, Tiffany, and Elektra. To be honest with you, I think Elektra's not going to pull through. They might, but Tiffy's definitely not going to go through because she's going to cash in and get the belt. Naomi is going to be pulling through. So, to be honest with you, there's 2 great team-ups for this belt that I would love to see. I would love to see Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill go for this belt. And that could be the divide between them two to get rid of the tag team championships. But I would really, really love to see Chelsea Green and Piper Niven go at it. And Piper Niven losing to Chelsea Green. I really think the only person who needs this belt and who would do great holding this belt is Chelsea Green. I don't see any of these other women getting this women's United States Championship belt and doing anything with it. Belly, she had the championship. She was trash. Candice, B-Fab, they're out. Bianca, no. Blair Davenport, no. Jade Cargill, no. Meechin, I even see Meechin doing some great work with this belt. I would love to see more of Meechin in the ring. But I think Meechin really shines at like those fall count anywhere, no DQ type matches and stuff like that. I don't know how well she would be holding this belt and what attention she could bring to it. Naomi, yeah, she probably be okay with the belt, but she don't scream champion to me. That's the thing about Naomi right now. Now that might change down the line, but she's not screaming champion. Chelsea Green is the only one who I see is be like, yo, this is the one who needs it. You know, just because of how her character is, just because she's over the top. She's over the top. It's going to be good. I think Survivor Series is going to be great. You know, you got with the Gunther and Priest match. I'm looking to see who else they're going to build up on the bloodline. Even though I'm kind of sick and tired of hearing about the bloodline. I think I said before, and then you got Sami Zayn involved and all that other stuff. But I'll get into the bloodline a little bit now. They did a little promo with the Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and his new movie and being on GQ. Okay, the franchise killer just killed Christmas. He kills everything he touches. Everything he touches is gone. So now you just ruined Christmas, Dwayne Johnson. Thank you for that. What else? You had the United States Championship Open Challenge, LA Knight. He needed somebody to fight. He came out. Berto, came in. LA Knight pulled out the W. But who shows up? Shinsuke Nakamura returns, attacks LA Knight, leaving laid out. This is who I want to have the United States Championship. I want Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm glad to see him back. I'm a big fan of Shinsuke Nakamura. Love him to death. Love his in-ring performance. Great on and off the mic. That's just my guy. And I can't stand LA Knight. So then, like I said, we have more of the bloodline stuff after that. Bronson Reed is in the bloodline. I saw this coming a mile away. I did. I saw this coming a mile away. They got 5. Cool. Who is going to be Roman, Jimmy, and Jay's and Sammy's 5th? We don't know. They asked a bunch of people. I think Sammy asked LA Knight. LA Knight thought he was too good for it because he's that type of person who's just a complete jerk and asshole. But move on, because there's some stuff that happened at the end of SmackDown. Then we had the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Motor City Machine Guns, which is Alex and Chris, defending against the Street Profits, Angelo and Montez. The match ended with no contest, with Motor City Machine Guns still holding the championship because of Tommaso Ciampa. He came out rushing, attacking people. He just did what he did. He's pissed. Yeah, I mean, I'd be pissed too at the Street Profits because the fuck, y'all jumped the line. Y'all deserve that. Y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing hot. Y'all trying to stay relevant since Bobby Lashley was like, yo, I'm done with y'all, and jumped over and doing great things over in AEW. But I agree with Ciampa. I agree with him. I'd have came out there too pissed, snapping on everybody. I would've. That's how it is. Then you had the World Then you ended with the WWE World Championship match. Nia Jax against Naomi. We knew Naomi wasn't going to win. Even with the interferences and stuff like that, people coming out, doing their thing. I knew she wasn't going to pull this W away. They're not going to let her win. First off, you're not going to get that big of a title change on SmackDown. They're going to say that for big money shows. Yeah, they're going to say that. They're going to say something like that for a big money show. They're not going to get that to you on SmackDown. Not right now. Anyway, there's too many things going on. Would have been a wild toss up. If nothing was going on in WWE, I definitely would have had Naomi win and then Tiffy come out and cash in and pull the belt off of Naomi. That would have been awesome. That would have been great television. But, it is just a regular SmackDown show. They're building up for Survivor Series. We'll see. At the end of the show, you had Roman Reigns, because they hinted it during the show. They said, "Oh, did you make that call?" Roman called Paul Heyman. That number was disconnected. He's sitting there looking like he about to cry. You know what I mean? Well, what is Paul Heyman going to do? Is he going to pull a fifth of them? No. Now, who could their fifth be? I'm really thinking it's going to be Seth. Since we're talking about the OG bloodline, I'm thinking Seth is going to get involved and become their fifth because of Bronson Reed now being with Solo. I'm hoping we get a nice little matchup. Roman against Solo, Sammy against Fatu, and the Usos against the Tonga twins. And then Seth against Bronson. Everybody got their own motives on, what they want to do, why they trying to do it. They just trying to work together and move forward and get it going. So I'm really hoping we can get Seth in this. To be honest with you, pick anybody. You take it back. It's WWE. There's tons of people who they can get to participate in this. Damn, what would be like a toss-up person? Like if you got like, who could you? Damn, I don't even know. We gonna pull somebody from NXT? Andre Chase, Rich Holland. I don't know. That'd be wild. Javon Evans, maybe. I'm just speculating. I'm just throwing names out there. I don't know these people. I'm literally just throwing names out there. I have no clue. No clue. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on. Maybe they'll get Dragon Lee involved. Rey Mysterio. I don't know. Wait, where is Punk out? I think I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see. But it's set up to be a good show, December 30th. Well, then let's swing into AEW, because AEW really wasn't hitting for much. They're building up towards their PLA, which is Full Gear. That's next week. I'm gonna jump into my predictions for Full Gear. We usually do that, me and Dell, but he's out. So, let's start off with AEW Dynamite. You had the Bang Bang Gang, Jay White, Juice versus Hangman and Christian Cage. I'm sorry, I like Juice Robinson. Jay White is alright. He ain't my favorite, but I dig Jay White. But Hangman came out. Him and Christian Cage came out with that W. Great match. First of all, it's AEW. You're going to get decent, above average matches most of the time. 'Cause that's really what they focus on, in my opinion. AEW is quality wrestling. You had a little segment between Mercedes Moné and Carmella. They were, Mercedes Moné standing there talking trash, and Chris Statlander came out, and they doing work, going through walls, which is cool and stuff like that. I really dig off of that. To me, that's really building up to be something good at Full Gear. Falls Count Anywhere match, Roderick Strong versus Lance Archer. I'm sorry, Roddy. We knew he was going to win. I don't even know what the big deal was. Was it a decent match? Yes, it was. Did the cameraman fuck up? Yes. Did the lighting crew fuck up? Yes. But it was still a decent match. Moving forward, we had Adam Page against Takeshita. I don't know what Adam Cole doing. I don't know what he's doing. But you weren't beating Takeshita. Like, let's be real. No, wait. Yeah, he wasn't beating. Fun things that happen, JD Drake was just coming out trying to do his thing and get busted in the back by Claudio and Wheeler. Like, the Death Riders come out doing their thing, spitting their hate. Orange Cassidy and Conglomeration come out, and it really didn't get wild until Darby just jumped off the stands. Like, when they were standing, I'm looking at the crowd like, who's this dude just sitting there? And then Darby come flying out doing this thing. Then the fun happens. It's a good times. I'm liking what's going on. They're focused on this title. Is Orange Cassidy gonna win? No, he better not. I'm definitely looking forward to this in Full Gear. Full Gear is gonna be good, really good this year. Next up, you had Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, against Penelope Ford. It was alright. I wasn't impressed. I definitely wasn't impressed by Serena Deeb, stepping out, challenging Britt Baker. Whatever. I still haven't seen anything Serena has done that's made me really impressed by her. Hopefully that changed down the line, but right now I'm not impressed. You had Leo Rush and Swerve Strickland. That was great match. High flying, doing things. I didn't expect anything bad from these two gentlemen inside the ring at all. It was a great show. Then like how it was going. I think they're called the Hurt Syndicate with Bobby Lashley. I knew they were gonna attack Swerve and Papa Midnight. Not Papa Midnight. What is his name? Whoever the dude is with Swerve, I don't know his name. I'm drawing a blank right now. But I knew that was going to happen. Come on. Bobby Lashley's out there trying to do work. He's making a good name for himself right now. In AEW, I see Bobby Lashley pretty much getting the shine that I believe he was not getting in AEW. I mean, in WWE. It's Bobby Lashley. He deserved more than what, in my opinion, he deserved more than what he was getting in WWE. And I think he can get in AEW. Because, a feud between him and Swerve could go on for a while. It could be awesome. We'll see. Great video package after that with Julia Hart, with Brody King telling her, time to come home. I'm glad to see. First, these promos is for Julia Hart is awesome. I believe that this is all her doing. I don't believe AEW had any say in how this is going on, because her promos and her stuff like that don't feel like AEW. You know what I mean? They feel really good. So I'm excited to see her creepy ass come back and hopefully get herself a belt and stuff like that. Then you had the 4-way contender series match. Malachi and Brody get the W. I like FTR, but I like Malachi and Brody more. But those are four of the greatest dudes. Dax and Cash, Malachi and Brody. Those are four of the coolest dudes that I seen WWE. AEW. I enjoy them a lot. Moving into Collision, we had a bunch of people who I didn't know. Harley. Oh, no, I know Mina Shirakawa. I know her, but I didn't know the lady she was wrestling against. Mina pulled out the W. Johnny TV, Daniel Garcia. I like Daniel Garcia. I do. I enjoy him. He's hilarious to me. But he pulled away with that W, and after the match, you had Jack Perry, who showed up earlier in the show, which I didn't talk about Jack Perry because I don't care about Jack Perry. I don't like Jack Perry. I don't see the point of him being around. But he showed up, and he tagged Daddy Magic in the back. Garcia came out, some annex and skew. They tried to make it seem real crazy, strapping people to that ugly ass van he got, and it wasn't as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. Shelton Benjamin going after it was Shelton Benjamin and Ricochet. I'm sorry, not Ricochet, Commander. Y'all know how I feel about that. Shelton Benjamin won. It was a fun match, nothing crazy. Powerhouse Hobbs against Bulk Bronson. I think that was the bull name. To be honest with you, I need to see Powerhouse Hobbs and Bobby Lashley go at it. That's what I need to see. I hope we can get that somewhere down the line. Full Gear 4-way tag team contender series, the Acclaim versus Roosh and the Beast Mortals. The Acclaim won, period. That's all it was. Yeah, I mean, move on from there. Had a pretty fun looking match. AEW's World Championship, no DQs match. The Glamour Mariah May defended against Anna Jay. Decent match. I'm not mad about it. Mariah May pulled away with that W. Which she should. You're not going to give that belt away to Anna Jay. Not on a regular old show. Then came back, you had Moxley. Is backstage with Shafari, and he's talking about how he took out Chuck Taylor. He called Orange Cassidy a snake. Moxley says the test will be like this Wednesday for Cassidy when he takes on Yuta. That's gonna be crazy. Moxley says he feels the weight of AEW title. He says he feels the weight of the AEW title, and over the last 5 years, he's ready to do things. You know what I mean? I think Moxley is going to go crazy on Full Gear. Like I'm really hoping that. But as of right now, our Full Gear card, I'm gonna start off at the bottom. They got the pre-show match. Marshall and Big Boom AJ. Don't know who either one of these guys is, but I'm gonna give it to Big Boom AJ, just because QT Marshall sounds ridiculous. Hangman Page and Jay White. I think Shondell would have gone with Jay White, but I'm going with Hangman, really. Roderick Strong got his 3 W's, so he's going against MJF. Once again, they're probably going to give it to MJF, but I'm a Roddy Strong guy, so I'm going Roddy Strong. Swerve and Bobby Lashley. Ooh, this is going to be a rough one because Bobby Lashley's hot. Swerve is hot, but Swerve's the underdog. So Swerve win, that means more for him. Swerve could get pushed to a higher level if he beat Bobby Lashley, but Bobby Lashley's the new hot toy right now in AEW, so I'm thinking they're going to give it to Bobby Lashley, even though I prefer Swerve Strickland to win. TNT Championship, Jack Perry versus Daniel Garcia. Fuck you, Jack Perry. Daniel Garcia all day, every day in this match. Then we got the TBS Championship, Mercedes Moné against Chris Statlander. I think because of how much they pay Mercedes Moné, they're going to let her keep the belt. But I want Chris to win. I'm betting Chris to win. I'm hoping Chris wins. Let's keep it going. The AEW World Tag Team Championship, I know they got the Private Party, the Outrunners, and I think there's like 2 more teams that we're probably going to get before Full Gear. They just haven't been announced, or I couldn't find them. So I'm not going to make a prediction on that right now because I don't know. I like the Acclaim. I like the Outrunners, but it depends on who the other 2 teams might be. You know? We never know. Wait, don't I know? Hold on. Let me check. Hang on 1 second. Well, look at my notes. Strong JD Brett, the video. Another person is going to be Malachi Black and Brody King. Give it to Malachi Black and Brody King. Give them the tag team. Give it to them. Let them have it. Forget everybody else. You know what I mean? Then we got Jon Moxley, Orange Cassidy. Ooh, who's gonna win? For me, Jon Moxley. I'm Orange Cassidy has grown on me, like a fungus, but not like a good fungus, like a portobello mushroom or something like that. Something Last of Us type. But I'm going for Jon Moxley. I want Jon Moxley to win. You know, that's my prediction. That's what's happening. You know, for Full Gear. You know, I'm definitely going to cover it. Hopefully, like I said, Shondell will be back next week, recovering from the sickness. I'm not going to go into it. What he got? None of my business. If he wants to talk about it, he definitely will talk about it. You know, we'll let y'all know what's going on. Hopefully, he'll be back next week. Back ready to get this thing going after Full Gear. Give y'all more information on what's going on with WWE. And, you know, I'm going to wrap it there. I do appreciate y'all for listening to the Buried or Brooklyn podcast. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on all our social media platforms and stuff like that. Leave a comment. Reach out to us. We're here. We're ready to talk. We're ready to communicate with you. We're open. You know, we want y'all to feel like we're a part of your community. You're a part of our community because it's wrestling. We all out here to have a good time and enjoy the shows and products that are available to us. Once again, we do appreciate y'all and see y'all next week.